Okay, just a quick video. The engine unit finally came for this tank. Part number. Stainless steel. So set up like I told you guys in the previous video. This is for the 74 through 76 models. And the float is there. I think this is made out of tin. And filter. Pretty much mimicking the old setup. But I want to show this gasket. I think this is important. It's a more squared off gasket compared to just a regular O-ring that I was going to use. And I'll show you what I was talking about. So if you look at this one, this is the O-ring I was going to try to use. And it would have worked, create a seal, because I removed hundreds of fuel sending units or fuel pumps from gas tanks, and they all have an O-ring style. I got a new one I'll show you guys right now. Here's just a pump I got laying around. A couple of them. Brandon, these are exactly whole fuel pump, and it's the new vehicle, but guaranteed the washer is an O-ring. You can see it right there. O-ring. So that's what I thought it's going to work. Got another one here too. O-ring style gas line. You rarely see the gaskets kind of squared off like this, round in diameter, but square opposed to a circular O-ring type gasket. So I'm going to seat this in here. Might as well just make something out of this video, and then I'll put this tank up and show you all of that as well. But I did want to kind of piggyback off a video I did on the fuel tank and the fuel sending units, specifically this gasket. This is what you want to try to buy. These are cheap, opposed to just trying to go with an O-ring style gasket and creating leaks. If we just set this gasket up here, it's gonna fit in there perfect. It fits around that ring and that channel perfectly. So I see what's going on here. All right, let me install this and be right back in a second. I want to note there's two channels. This needs to be sitting up. I need to set this upright. It sits like so. Look at those two tabs. Gotta be in those notches. So this part faces up. This part faces down. So this is not going in properly because these tabs are bent in a little bit too far. That tab, this is fine. And this one way bent in. And I didn't have an issue with the last installing the last in the unit because I was using that thin O-ring, whereas this gasket seats up a little bit taller. So make sure it's around that ring when you're installing it, like so. And let's remove this. And let's raise these tabs up some, and then we should have no problem going in. Just gonna use right here screwdriver. You can move this too. We don't wanna mess this gasket up. Just rotating it some like so. All right, mount the camera so you guys can get a good look at this, or a good view. Okay, we're in. I can see that the gasket is seated around now properly. And now we can fasten it in, because we're in there perfectly now. Here's the lock ring compared to the old one. Okay, you wanna lock it in place, twist it till this section meets this tab. Excuse me if the heater kind of noisy, guys. I apologize in advance if the heater is kind of noisy. It is freezing outside, so it's just keeping me warm in here. Alright, we're in there. And to make sure our gas can see properly, I think we got a window to look in here. Let's see. We can kind of get a look and see how we installed. Let me get a light. We're going to shine down in there really good. Yep. We're good. I can zoom in some more. Let me see. You can see that gasket is around there. That's how it looks seated in the tank. Pretty much sitting upright. So this is how it seats. This is how it is when it's on when the car is on empty. So you can see how that float siphons gas from the bottom of that tank. I meant to say filter, not float. All right, let's install this thing. Okay, I want to add this before I go with the tank. I got a video on how to install the tank, so I'm not going to do it, especially on both vehicles, on this one with the auxiliary tank and with the standard setup. But I'm just adding this part. I got some fabric here, some vinyl fabric. It's kind of like a denim material, like the jean material on the backside. And vinyl here. So I'm putting the vinyl side on the straps and the denim side towards the or the fabric side towards the tank itself to prevent what happened on that last tank, those straps from metal to metal rusting through. Although those straps are coated, still added protection. So I'm cutting me some more strips out for this one. And you guys can see, look at that. That was from paint flaking off of the last tank on this strap. So we're gonna do that. I'm gluing it with this. I use this stuff pretty much on a lot of stuff. This stuff is really good. I use it on some of everything. I love this stuff. I run through tubes and tubes and tubes and tubes of this clear adhesive sealant. This is great on pretty much everything. So I just want to add this to prevent what happened in the past from there. So let me finish up. All right, guys, we installed. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Take y'all under here. That's nice. So I had an extra shield. I cleaned it up, put it on here. And also, we're all good up there. That's nice. All right, just want to make this quick video. Hope you guys found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Cheers, I'm out.